Super Andrew, what's going on, buddy? DOA Hitman, Andrew Whitfield, how is everyone doing? How you guys doing tonight? Thank you for coming by. I'm not sure if the audio sounds okay. Let me know. I should have prepared some music in the background here, but I didn't.
The PS Classic hate train is running full speed at this point. But
how's the audio here? Can you guys hear it okay? And can you hear me talking over it? I can turn it up a little bit. That's probably better.
Sony started off on a high note with the PS Classic.
Is that pretty good audio?
Games met with a lot
it's
of
Pokemon Day. Yes, it is Pokemon Day.
Excited. Once that second announcement hit with the remaining 15
I'm glad to
games,
see you showing up here, Andrew. It's great to see you, dude. Thank you so much.
These 15 other
It's
games,
been
the fans
it's
felt
been
were
a hell of a
not
day. It's been a hell of a day.
Representative of the quality games that were on the PlayStation, especially missing key titles such as Crash Bandicoot.
I've earned myself
Dragon,
some Kirkland
Raptor,
signature
those
Cabernet
games were not there, and
Sauvignon.
Sony had no other announcement to go with this. That was it. That was the game. Finally,
Automatic
once
wine
the
opener.
review units got into
Don't mind.
people's hands, that's when things
Don't
really
mind me.
the whole UI of the system stinks. It got out that Sony's not even using their own emulator. They just kind of use an open source one that has been fan made for years now. And that led to canceled pre-orders, fans not being happy, and just...
How's the stream quality? You guys getting any interruptions or issues with it? Or is it streaming alright? Any hiccups or blurriness?
Now, the reason why I still want the PlayStation Classic is a couple of things. One, nostalgia. I love PlayStation. I think it's a great system. The original one. I love the PS2, the 3, the 4.
What's up? Not too much. Not too much. Just kind of.
Time when I got the original PlayStation.
Actually, I shouldn't say not too much. There's a lot going on. I sold a car. I bought a car. I spent half the day at the DMV today. I got a smog check. I had appointments up the wazoo. I won't even say it, but.
Also, it's the first.
It's been a hell of a day. I'll leave it at that. So, needless to say, I did not get a video recorded today. I published my video this morning that I made last night, but I figured instead of working on a live stream right now, I would just do instead of working on video, I'd just do a live stream.
So the topic of modding is another reason why I think.
But Nintendo Direct's in the house. DT, what's going on? Got a cold beer and the kick-ass koozie. Where's my box? Oh, my box of koozies is right there. But yes, those koozies are friggin' awesome. I love those things. Avidon, what's going on? Yesterday was your birthday. Well, I didn't know. I'm sorry. Happy belated birthday. I'm sorry, man.
Even though Sony has confirmed you can't.
You are 21 now? DOA? 22? 23? Something like that.
And they, get the emulator working in a different way. Third-party controls.
Or 20?
Maybe
I know you're somewhere around there. I can't remember exactly. 22. There we go. Yes.
Will work on
very cool. Very cool.
As with any of these mini or classic consoles,
I asked Reggie if he remembered calling you crazy for calling the PlayStation a fail when it was first announced. Oh, did he respond? I'd be very interested to hear if he remembers that or not.
Well, it's just fun. I like taking stuff beyond what it was intended.
He wasn't the first. He wasn't the last. There were a lot of people calling me crazy about me calling out the PlayStation Classic. I see a DMV. Yeah, DMV definitely drove me to drink. I was actually drinking while I was at the DMV. Funny story. I walked up to register the new car that I bought. A Toyota Prius. Yes, I got a Prius. Ah, God, I never thought I'd want to say that, but I got a Prius. I live in California. The gas is like $4 a gallon here. It's redonkulous. And, yeah, so I had to buy a Prius because I was sick of spending so much money on gas. And from that, I walked up to the lady, brought the paperwork up. She put it all in the system and everything. And she's like, okay, have a seat. Here's your number. And I was like, how long? Yeah, you guys haven't lagged? I'm sorry if it's lagging. It says that it's a good stream. I apologize for the lag if it's laggy. Yeah, the lag will hiccup and then hopefully work its way through because of this glorious state of California where I pay for the fastest internet and it still bottlenecks it for whatever reason. What's up, T-Belly? How you doing? I sent a key person this way. Hope he makes it. Okay, I'd be very interested to see who that is. So anyway, long story short, or as short as I can make it already, I was at the DMV, got my number, and she told me to sit down. I was like, how long is it going to be? She's like, well, we're about to be going to lunch, so it's probably going to be about an hour and a half or so. And I'm like, awesome. I felt like it was The Simpsons with Marge's sisters, Velma and Patty. So I was like, okay, can I go wait outside? She's like, yeah, of course. So I went outside, and there's a bar next door, and I just went to the bar and sat at the bar and had a beer. It was watching TV because I was not going to sit at the DMV. So I drank while I was waiting for my number to be called at the DMV. True story. And then I drank right now. So who wants to go first? Who wants to have their channel checked out? Silence. Odd Pod in the house. What's going on, buddy? Keegan Extreme Gaming. Keegan, I feel like you're familiar. I've seen your name once or twice before, but I'm not very familiar with you. Juan, why do you like to criticize Nintendo, Sony, Atari? You only make videos about negative things. You definitely don't watch all my videos. You're one of the people that only clicks on the negative videos that I make, thus thinking I only make negative videos. But take a look through all my videos. A lot of them are very impartial in talking about the news. I talked about the Army setting up an esports team. Nobody gave a crap about that. You know why? Because it was positive news. It was talking about something that the U.S. Army is doing, engaging gamers and trying to recruit them. That was yesterday morning I posted that video. Not negative. Not always negative. People only watch negative stuff from me, and then they complain that I'm making negative, and yet I see people want more of the negative because they keep watching those videos, and then they say, stop making negative videos. All you do is make negative videos, but you don't watch anything else that I make. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. So I just do what I want to do. Like my video this morning. That wasn't negative. It was kind of a realistic look at YouTube, and what I say to that is screw YouTube Premiere, and let's go to JT. Let's do a freaking premiere of a video that's already out.
What's going on, you sexy?
This is not negative.
To another episode of the Smash JT.
This is not negative.
My weekly episodic adventure discussing divisive issues in the video game industry.
I saw it,
sometimes.
but couldn't have
a
specified. What's up, Tellus? What's going on, buddy? Great to see you, man.
YouTube, the state we're all in with watching it, creating videos, and
I'll be honest, it is kind of weird looking at my self-talk. Must be like a singer listening to their own music. Mad Little Pixel, one of my favorite YouTubers on the planet, is gracing us with his presence. What's going on, Ron? Great to see you. Thanks so much for coming by, dude.
At least on a weekly basis, if not a bi-weekly basis, or
give me 1 second to set something up in the background here, chat.
When I first started making videos,
sorry, I'm not ignoring you. I just should have set up the Nightbot before. Why is Nightbot? Why is he not talking the past couple days? I'm logged in.
Creating a lot more content because I was so nitpicky on making specific videos just right. But then I realized as a small channel, YouTube wasn't necessarily promoting my videos. They weren't telling people about the hard work that I put into these videos.
Walking around Target with the family. I literally was just walking around Walmart, so yeah, I know the feeling. Pixel Game Squad! Holy crap! The newest Amazon Prime! The Pixel Game Squad has their show, the NES Pursuit, on Amazon Prime. So, bravo, guys. I love it. I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for you. Like when you catch yourself in the mirror, would you're like, damn, I could. Yeah. Nightbot is on strike. Yeah, seriously, Nightbot is just gone. He's just gone.
The problem comes in with that is
let me see.
My videos have far less quality than I would like to have in them
if it works.
Because I need to get more videos out.
Donation.
I enjoy doing it. If I didn't like doing these videos, I wouldn't be making them all. But YouTube has kind of forced me into a corner to make more videos.
I don't know if it's delayed or what, but Nightbot, I'm logged into it. Up there he goes. There he goes.
I'm interested
So he's hiding in the background. He's just not doing the prompts when he should. Whatever. Who cares?
I do like talking about video games.
So is this a negative video? This is my video today. I feel like people hear a negative video and then they just get this mentality that that's all you do on your channel because it's the latest thing that they saw.
Where that was a lot of work that went into making that. More of a JonTron video talking about a fairly...
But I didn't make this live stream to talk about my videos. I was just doing this because I don't know who it was, but somebody said they hate how I only do, I think it was Juan, I only do negative videos. And I'm like, I don't always just do negative videos.
The worst performing videos that I've made overall. And unfortunately, because of that, it's made me not want to make those kind of videos going forward. The audience and people like you who are watching my videos kind of dictate the direction of this channel. Now, obviously, I have a big say in it. I can create whatever I want to, and that I enjoy.
My top chatter is DOA Hitman.
Wake up in the morning and see what I'm going to cover. But I also have to take into consideration what my audience...
Sarumaru, what's going on?
Whereas when I went into making YouTube videos initially and creating...
Great to see you, dude. One of my most impressive Instagram people. I mean, the art that Sarumaru does is incredible. Like, serious, dude. You should, like, be at, like, Comic-Con signing that shit. I would buy some of that. That's, like, legit, dude. Legit art. Especially that Samus one. It was really good.
They don't want to show your channel.
You've been one of the most positive... Thanks, Andrew. I appreciate that. And I apologize in advance for making negative videos. I make videos with the tone of the situation, and I try to interject my feelings of whatever topic it is into it. Maybe it's negative. Maybe it's positive. It just depends on the situation.
Where it's focusing on the lowest common denominator.
It's too bad it's the cheapest courier in the country. What's that?
Instead of really making them think deeply.
So who wants their video looked at? I haven't had a chance to even review somebody's video yet.
That they didn't know about previously. And the only real way to do that...
Awesome, Sarumaru. You should keep doing that.
Great video and be a large channel. Take my friend Tark's Gauntlet, for example, the smashing video...
Man, I love Tarks. He's so good at his videos.
Deep dive on the history of Square Enix beginnings and how it came to be.
Super Andrew, definitely. You were the first one in here, so how could I say no?
So much
Let me load it up.
Blood, sweat, and tears went into making that video for him. And as far as the view count, it's far below what I expected.
Let me try to do in the background.
Norm Caruso gaming historian video, where his do in the millions of numbers because it's a larger channel. He's established. People expect high quality out of him. People don't know smaller channels actually put a lot of work into their videos.
Boom.
They don't want to take the time to...
Pause that. Go here. Super Andrew. There you go. Keegan, yes, I'd be happy to look at your channel. I'll load you up next. You can be after Super Andrew. I'm just going to put you in the next tab so that I don't forget. Pause that. All right, Super Andrew. Let's take a look at your videos here. First off, looking at the thumbnails. Man, this is like deafening silence. I should have music in the background if I was more organized for these live streams. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. There's a lot of activity on many of your thumbnails. I would kind of scale back too much writing because it can be intimidating for viewers if they see a wall of text. Rawman, what's going on? Great to see you, dude. Another one of my favorite channels out there and a really good dude all around who I referenced in today's video. So check out Rawman if you're not familiar with him. He puts a lot of work into his videos. He's very good. But a little too much text. It's not terrible. Like, I really like this Pokemon Detective Pikachu. It's minimalist, and it shows you a picture there, so it's professional enough. It's good. It's real good. But like a thumbnail, like deals plastered over stuff. It's just, that's kind of a lot going on there. Oh, you can't see. Oh, can you see? No, you can't. You can see the clock that shows up. You know what I'm looking at when see it's blinking. See, that's the one I'm talking about. Or the stream moment. Careful what you post on your channel too, because people get the impression based off of one video in your feed what to expect out of your entire channel. So if you're going to be posting stream moments, people are going to expect a lot of stream moments, and that might be a part of what your channel becomes if you have a few of those listed. Unless it's like so epically great you just had to show a stream moment because it's the best one ever. But if it's just a generic one, then people might get the wrong impression. But anyways, I digress. Let's talk about Walmart early Black Friday deals. Sure. Is the audio not working?
What's going on, everyone? You got
Super there you go.
64 here. Now I have another Black Friday deal to show you.
You're really, really low volume.
Right now.
It's like you're whispering.
Walmart.ca, Walmart Canada, my country.
So, first thing I'd say is check the audio levels of your recording device and raise them way higher than what the default is set at, because it's way too low. I can hardly hear this compared to, and I feel like mine are lower than most.
So the first one we have
let me see here.
God of War for $50, and
give me a second.
It was $50, but now Walmart has slashed the price.
Pause that.
To learn individual channels, because
see how it's so much louder
bad channels
at the same audio level.
Worth it to them to spend the time to find out who's actually good and who's not. Which
even more, it's now 30.
It might be the audio level's fine, but your mic might be too far away from your mouth, and it kind of sounds like you're whispering a little bit.
The next up we have the Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle Anniversary Edition. Now this includes the game, the Battle Pass, or sorry, the Seasons Pass, and 1 6-inch figurines. Now I believe this is a Canada exclusive as well. I cannot find it on any other website. And then next up,
so I'm gonna pause you here too. It sounds like a long ramble. It sounds like, and this is just me being real, because I wish somebody told me this when I was getting started too. Because if you want, this is why I like doing these help sessions, because I feel like how you're sounding right now is how I used to sound when I first started. So I feel like if anyone has an authority to be able to tell you to stop doing that, it's me, because I used to do that. So so stop being afraid of talking. Stop being afraid of making the video. And it's not going to happen with a snap of a finger. It takes a lot of repetition and practice, but I can tell in your voice that it's a little bit of a whisper, it's a little bit of a tremble when you're talking, and it's lacking confidence, and that's a turnoff to the wide range of people that watch YouTube immediately. The only people that would sit through this are people that want to support you and want to encourage you to make more videos, but the generic average viewer out there would click on this and be like, yeah, no, F that. This guy he's too quiet. It's boring. Next. So don't be afraid to inject a little passion and excitement, not over the top, but let it come through your voice that what you're talking about is entertaining and exciting, so that people want to keep listening. Even if it's just a simple informational video like this, you can be like, Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle, this entire thing with the actual character is only $29.96. I've been looking forward to this for a while. I'm really excited about this one in particular because I've had my eye on it. Instead of...
And the price is $30, which is pretty good because that's what the standard game price is.
You know what I mean?
So you can get all this extra stuff for the same price as a regular.
It's kind of like a hill that you just have to overcome the fear of just being real and speaking with authority. What's up, Dean? Great to see you, dude. Hey, Megadan's here too. Brian Trusty's here. Switchcraft, what's going on, man? Everyone just showed up all at once here. Either that or I haven't been paying attention to the chat, so I apologize. But cheers, guys. Great to see you all. Thank you so much for coming. Seriously.
Originally $50, now it's $30. So you can get each game basically for $10 each, which I think is a pretty damn good deal. So be sure to
Yay, Jay, you're here too.
Already. The next up is a Wii U classic.
You don't suck. You're great. You just don't make enough videos. That's why you suck. I wish you made more videos.
Originally $8 so if you didn't have a Wii U,
Megadan, I've been great. I told a few viewers a story about how I've had a busy week. I sold a car, I bought a car, I spent the day at the DMV, I ended up drinking at the bar while I was waiting for my number to be called. It was a long day today, but I'm good. And I honestly couldn't wait to get back and start streaming because I needed this. I need you guys. I need you in my life. Not to be cheesy, but I missed this. And I was thinking about this when I was at the DMV, and I'm like, God damn, I really miss doing these live streams, just chilling with people and hanging. And it's such a great chat, such great people, awesome conversations, really good times. And yeah, so it's been too long. I would definitely cut sneezes out. Do not leave a sneeze in, because that makes it sound like you literally don't give a crap about this video. You're just reading from a piece of paper. Now, even though you are prepared, you have all the tabs open, and you're ready to go through them, don't be afraid to cut and edit a little bit. And I can tell people to edit, because when I started doing YouTube, I didn't know how to edit. I had to learn how to do that on my own. And damn, if I can learn how to edit, any person in this chat can do it, because I was a moron when it came to editing. I had no clue. I've never had any training on it or anything. And my edits still aren't that good. I'm getting better with each one. But I want to make sure that's what I'm doing, is get better with each one. So a good way to start with that is do a video like this. And if you sneeze, try to cut it and snip that out, and then put the other two pieces together, and just start slow. Do that. And then the next one, definitely leave farts in. I agree with Jay on that for sure. Always leave farts. If you saw the most recent Rebel Gaming Club video, that was the most entertaining part of the video, was the farting. So yeah. Oak City Gamers, what's going on, guys? Great to see you. Long time no see. But yes, always leave farts. Always leave farts. The more awkward the fart, the better. I have yet to have a fart while videoing. I shouldn't say that. I have farted while videoing, and then I cut it out because I was too afraid and wanted to be more professional. But at the same time, you got to be real with your audience. And if you just let a fart rip in the middle of a serious conversation, that would be pretty freaking hysterical. depending on what you're covering and what you're talking about. There's nothing wrong with getting straight to the point of the video. It's all about information. A review, etc. can have fluff and do gags, but informative videos get it exactly wrong, man. I couldn't say it better myself. Get right to the point with informative videos.
Check out the internet. You can probably find these at Walmart. So yeah, I left the link in the description down below. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe.
It's tough to get him past the Yeti mic. Yeah, I know. That's why you just got to be free with them. Don't be afraid. This is a community that loves you, and when you love somebody, you can fart in front of them. You can take that to the bank. Trust me. I fart in front of my wife all the time. She loves it. She won't admit it, but she loves it. Anyways, that was my assessment of that video. I think it talked about a really important topic, Black Friday, important information. Definitely not evergreen. Definitely not going to bring in a ton of views due to how it was presented, but it's a good stepping stone. It's a good idea for a video. Just work on the presentation, work on the emphasis of syllables and your excitement level. It's something where when I make a video, I don't try to be obnoxious, although sometimes I come across as being obnoxious. I'm not trying to be. But you need to differentiate yourself from just a generic YouTuber, because they are a dime a dozen. If you want someone to go through the effort of moving their mouse down and clicking subscribe on you, you better be doing something that is not only different than other people, but better. Sometimes just being different is better, depending on the topic. But you need to differentiate yourself. You need to stand out from the crowd. And that video itself on its own, perfectly fine video for starting out and honing your craft. It's nothing poor about it whatsoever from that perspective. But use that as a stepping stone. Super Andrew, what I want to see from you 1 year from now, and you think, oh my god, a year is so soon, it's only 12 months away. I mean, look at my videos from 12 months ago to how I talk in my videos now. I only wonder what I'm going to sound like 12 months from now. But a year from now, I want to see you do a video talking about a video like that and live streaming it and laughing at yourself for how you used to talk because you've come so far. Not because it's bad, but because you've made such a leap from that to what you're going to be, if you know what I mean. Check out my product review playlist. I think you'd like that. Okay, well, I will, but I want to make sure I get other people in on this, and if nobody else wants to be seen, I'll come back to you. But I know I promised Keegan, so I want to move on to him here. I'm coming up to the 12-month anniversary for the channel, and boy, there was some cringy moments. Dude, I know, man. I know. Megadan, you out of here? I'll see you later, dude. Thanks so much for coming by, brother. Appreciate you, man. Let's see. Keegan, let me check out your videos. So how long you been doing this for, Keegan? Actually, the best way to do it is probably just to go to sort by oldest. Okay, so you started with Roblox 6 years ago. Not consistent uploads, just random uploads. That's fine, because you weren't serious about it. You started uploading consistently 1 year ago. Okay. So obviously, you know what I'm going to say. The first thing is definitely need to work on the thumbnails. Let's do the newest. Because your thumbnails are just screenshots. If there's one thing that scares viewers away from a video, it's the telltale sign of a rookie or someone who doesn't know what they're doing or doesn't care about the videos that they're uploading. You want to delete this test stream. You don't want to test stream in your video feed because people see that and they just think you're just a person that uploads randomly because you don't care about your channel. So every single video that you show in your recent feed here has to be like the best video you've ever made. And each one going forward, you need to make sure you make the best thumbnail ever. If you don't know how to make a thumbnail, first off, there's like a million apps on the phone to make thumbnails for people that don't know how to do it professionally in like Photoshop. And if you want to do it professionally in Photoshop, funny enough, one of the best videos I saw on how to make a good YouTube thumbnail in Photoshop was a PewDiePie video. And he never does help videos. And a few months ago, he did one, and it was incredible. So check out PewDiePie. Just type in PewDiePie thumbnail help, and I'm sure that would be the first video that shows up if you want to learn how to do it professionally in Photoshop. That's how I learned. So not that my thumbnails are great, but at least it gave me an idea of a place to start from and get better at them. I don't know what I'm watching here. The titles would be the next thing I'd say to work on, because these are not interesting titles. I don't even know what you're advertising for me to click on. Secret Neighbor Halloween Alpha. Neighbor is spelt wrong, unless that's how they spell it in Europe. Definitely not how they spell it in America. Half-Life Portal Abhing. I don't know what that is. Is that spelled wrong? But what was I saying? Some of the recent videos have good mic, mostly speed runs and live streams. Okay. The only speed runs that get views are world record speed runs or popular YouTubers. If you're neither one of those, your speed runs are not going to be getting views. So you need to either get good or get popular. Something that would bring people to watch your videos would be world record, and then what the speed run is. Or attempt at world record. If you don't have the world record, attempt at world record number 2, and then whatever it is, so that people know what they're watching, because there are a lot of speedrun freaks out there. It's from Canada, AB Hing. It's a speedrun strategy. Oh, okay. So this is basically a speedrun channel. Keegan Extreme Gaming. If you strictly do speed running, I would try to find a way to work that into your channel name, because Keegan Extreme Gaming doesn't necessarily tell me that's what I'm getting into here, and you're so small that you're not popular enough for people to casually know that. You don't get enough views for people to know that. So if you really want to work the speed run angle, I would almost change it to Keegan Speedruns. It's catchy. It's unique. It's you. Don't be afraid to change your channel name under 100 subs, because that's the time to do it before you get bigger. Retro Revolutions. Hello, Jared. How you doing, man? It's a pleasure and an honor to have you in this chat. Retro Revolutions is making the world's first consoleized version of the Atari Jaguar, and it's incredible. Some good advice for people new to YouTube. Know what you're getting into. You likely won't become PewDiePie. YouTube isn't easy at all. I mean, here's a better way to put it. You will not become PewDiePie. You have a better chance of getting hit by lightning 35 times when it's not raining or cloudy. You're not going to be PewDiePie. Nobody is. It's not happening. It's not in the cards. It's a reality. But you don't have to get to be PewDiePie to be successful on YouTube. It's not easy whatsoever. Hey, Grumpy is in the house. What's going on, Grumpy Munchkins? Great to see you, dude. Oh, Megadan, you're still here. I've been working on M Smash. Care to just see my thumb? Yeah, I'd be happy to. Before I get into Keegan, I'd be happy to. If you gotta go, Megadan, I'd be happy to. 1 second here. Let me load you up. Please stand by. All right. Hey, Retro Revolutions donated New Zealand $2 through Super Chat. First off, Jared, you do not need to donate, man. You're already a Patreon, and you've been so generous to me. I can't thank you enough, as the support you've given the channel is beyond epic. So thank you, dude. Seriously. That was really nice of you. Old Dirty Gamer, what's going on, man? Okay, so Megadan 29. Here we go. First off, not saying that this can't work, because if anything, Alpha Omega Sin has proven that crowded thumbnails with an image of you in a dark background can work. But that's kind of the PewDiePie of thumbnails. It's the exception to the rule. when I look at your thumbnails, Megadan, there's too much going on in every single one of them. Even the Kings of the Beach one, there's too much going on there. I personally like to center like a 4:3 of what I'm talking about and cut off the edges of a 16:9, because when YouTube recommends a video after somebody watches a video, it cuts off the edges of the thumbnail and only shows the middle of it. So you want to entice somebody to click on your thumbnail by what the center of the thumbnail shows. And if all your information is on the external sides, on the right side and the left side, and the middle is kind of empty, that's a huge turnoff to the casual viewer, because they can't see the entire thing of what you're actually advertising. And pair that with the competition of people who are, let's be honest, doing it better. That's your competition. You're going to lose out to a click because someone will make something that catches their eye over this, if that makes sense. No one reads all that text. Thumbnails need work. Exactly. Whoa! Happy console gamer! Wow! Johnny Millennium's in the house, everybody. It always makes my night when I see Johnny. I love you, man. For those who don't know, Happy Console Gamer, one of my favorite, if not my favorite channel out there, not only makes incredible content, but as a human being, he is so real that I strive to be a better person when I talk to the camera, because I want to emulate how he is. So, and he's able to be successful talking about mostly positive topics, which is very challenging in this environment in YouTube today. So I love you, Johnny. And again, thank you for the help you've given me, dude. Seriously, for what it's worth. As far as, is that all you wanted to see, Megadan? Is just me talking about your thumbnails? Excuse me. Because there's too much going on with the thumbnails. What I would suggest would be, you don't need to show a picture of you, because you're too small for the generic YouTube viewer to know who you are. I mean, hell, there are channels with millions of subscribers that are too small for generic viewers to know who you are. So I would leave your image off the thumbnail. I would focus on the game and put a one word in bigger font saying, like, instead of top 3 Tuesdays, 30 exclamation points with a 1 in the middle, top 3 video game box art, I would just write top 3 exclamation point and have it at an angle and have a question mark underneath it. Because that will ask a question to the viewer that they're like, what top 3 what? What is this? And then they'd hover over it and they'd see your title. And your title would say, top 3 video game box cover arts ever. Like, that's a lot more enticing to a viewer than top 3 Tuesdays video game box cover art. That just sounds like a generic video instead of making something that stands out. I'm beautiful, man. No, I'm not. Yeah, you're one of the most handsome people I know, but it has nothing to do with your looks. I'm sorry. Yes, it's Brian. It's cool to be in a chat with Happy Console Gamer. It's even cooler to actually run a stream and have him in the chat. I am not worthy. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Not gonna lie, that's pretty crazy. Be positive; it draws people. Yeah. But yeah, that's that. Let me go back to, is Keegan still here? Keegan, speak up if you are. Otherwise, I'll move on to somebody else, because I know I've been kind of bouncing around a lot here. What's up, Brandon? How you doing? Goblin, what's going on, buddy? Great to see you, man. Thanks for coming by. My peeps. You still here? Okay, cool. Let me watch one of you. Well, here's the other thing. Yikes. a speed run of an hour and 1 minute, I'll be honest, cut that down to just a highlight reel, a sizzle reel, and put a link to the full video for people that are interested in watching it, because nobody knows what they're clicking on. I have no idea what this even is. I have no idea. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just being real. I don't know what this is at all. And I literally eat, sleep, breathe, live video games, and I have no idea what this is. So just imagine the casual viewer on YouTube. At least I know what this is. It's a truck game. Spin tires. Apparently that's a game. I've never heard of it, but the 1 hour thing is intimidating. All right, Jay, have a good night, dude. I get way too harsh sometimes on you just for a bit of clickbait. My bad, dude. No worries. Trust me. I get it all the time. I'm used to it by now. I'm not worried about it. No need to apologize. I appreciate just people watching the videos and giving me their feedback on them. So
this is my world record for climb a hill for spin tires mud runner. So the original thing was copyright claim while it had this is my world record for climb a hill for spin tires mud runner. So the original thing was copyright claim while it had copyright music in it. So I'm actually re-uploading it, but I'm actually including this. But like, I was really happy. This took way too long to make, over 40 minutes. So I hope you guys enjoy this shit.
I mean, being such a small channel, if the copyright is just taking the ad revenue, I would just let it and leave the audio, because you're not losing out on any money on this, and it's more entertaining to the viewers. And at this point, you care more about gaining subs and growing than you do about making money. At least I would hope, because until you get to be a much larger channel, I'm talking like 50 to 100,000 subscribers, your main goal should be growing your channel. It shouldn't be making money. So don't worry about copyright claims taking the money off your videos. Leave the audio track, let somebody else make the money off you, and let the video stay the way it is. I don't want to get it blocked worldwide, because some songs could do that. I mean, they'll tell you, you'll get it. If it got copyright claimed, then that just means they'll tell you in YouTube. It'll say, don't worry, it doesn't mean anything. It just means somebody's claiming this ad revenue, and that's fine. You didn't get a copyright strike. You didn't get any kind of takedown warning or anything like that. So just leave it as it is, and let somebody else make the money off of it. That's what I'd say. Hey, CM Retro, what's going on, Chris? Great to see you, man. Thanks for coming by. I make $10 a year, but I never got a check. You need to make, Old Dirty Gamer, you have to make, hey, Turbo Jesse, what's going on, buddy? You have to make a minimum of $100 total, lifetime, for Google AdSense to pay out. So if you make $10 a year, it will take you 10 years, and Google AdSense will send you a check for $100. Woo. So that's why I say, don't worry about the money. Don't worry about wondering if your ad revenue is getting taken or if people are copyright claiming your stuff. Don't even stress about that. At this point, even myself, when I make videos, I honestly don't care about copyright claims unless it's a video that I spent a lot of time on and I think it has the potential to go viral. But outside of that, I don't stress about it. And you got to learn the loopholes of finding out how to make a video to get around the stupid claims that they have. What's up, Xander? How you doing, buddy? Great to see you, man. Xander Scullion, another very underrated channel. The Completionist! Hello, my great friend, Derek. How you doing, buddy? That's doing what he does best. Who are you helping out tonight, my friend? I'm trying to help out as many people as I can, and by doing so, it helps me. Like I was telling people earlier, I was at the DMV today, and I was hating my life. Otero Studios, great to see you, buddy. How you doing? Turbo Jesse, yes, I will check you out, man. I'll check you out right now, actually, because it's been a while. Turbo Jesse. I thought I watched this, but maybe I didn't. I meant to watch this, though. I really wanted to watch this, so I'm glad you came in here, dude.
The final frontier. These are the videos of Turbo Jesse. His mission is to talk about video games.
I love it.
Give predictions and start discussions.
I love it. This is so great.
Go where no YouTuber has gone before.
Hey guys, when the PlayStation Classic
that was great. I would say the intro's a little bit too long. It's like 4 seconds too long, 5 seconds too long.
You know what?
But you got your point across, and then it started to drag a little bit. But it was really good. It was really good.
Doing any fancy editing, well, maybe a little fancy editing. But it's really just going to be a rant. And in this video, I'm going to tell you why.
Do not sub to Smash JT. He's like the worst guy ever. Super Nintendo.
Now grab your favorite snack. Yum yum yum. Don't forget to sub. Talking to you. Don't forget. Enjoy the video, and here we go.
I know you always do that at the beginning, Jesse. I stopped doing that because it wasn't.
So to start off, the thing that
there was no payoff for telling people to subscribe at the beginning of the video. Tell them to subscribe at the end of the video if they enjoyed what they watched. Tell them to subscribe right at the beginning before you even talk about anything. There's very low payoff for that, and it wastes a lot of time for people who are already subscribed to you or who don't plan on subscribing unless they see what you talk about anyways. So give people credit for their intelligence and don't. I gotta pause this because I'm talking through you. Sorry, I'm rewinding it. But give people credit for their intelligence, but also people need to be reminded to subscribe after you've made a really good point or a really good video. I mean, hell, just watching your intro made me want to subscribe to you. I mean, I'm already subscribed to you, but just the intro itself made me want to be like, all right, this guy's onto something with this intro. It's cool. So telling the person, hey, grab a snack and subscribe, it's like, I'm just watching YouTube. Let's get into this. I want to know your thoughts on the PlayStation. I don't want you to tell me what to do. Just tell me about the PlayStation. People are very fickle, so be careful.
Now grab your favorite snack. Yum yum yum. Don't forget to sub.
Although that was funny though. Meow meow meow.
Enjoy the video.
That was funny.
Here we go.
I'm not saying what you're doing is wrong by any means. Although this is wrong because you already had an intro. Now you have another intro on top of that. Only do one intro,
so to start
not
off,
two. Two is way too many.
Is I know we're getting 2 controllers, but there's not even analog sticks on them.
Retro bro, do you even retro bro? How you doing, buddy?
Controllers to make them feel more familiar. I had a PlayStation.
Yes, check out Retro Revolutions. He's definitely worth checking out and definitely worth a subscription.
Copy of the Super Nintendo controller, but adding the sticks.
But now I gotta listen to you. I keep talking over you.
Gave all the games so really three-dimensional like style. And a lot of the PlayStation games are 3-dimensional games, so it only makes sense. And then to not include an AC adapter in the box is just so unacceptable. I mean, they're already charging $100 for this thing, and now I have to go out and pay more money if I want to plug it into the wall. Like, what are you thinking, Sony? It's just like
something. Oh man, that's an awesome freeze frame. So I will do that to you. Okay. So one thing I would say, and take this for what it's worth, I think you have a ton of potential, but when I watch your videos, I feel like you're holding back. And the stream didn't freeze. I'm pausing for emphasis. I feel like you're holding back. I feel like when you talk, you're holding back. And it's really hard to explain what I mean by that, but if you step outside yourself and listen to how you're talking, I think you might hear how you're holding back with your vocals. It's like it's like a restrained emotions. Like you're excited but scared to let the beast out, if that makes sense. I don't mean Super Nintendo. He's just a boy. What are you doing? He's just trying to do YouTube. What the hell, man? No, I think you have a ton of potential, but whenever I hear you talk, and I feel like it's gotten a little bit better since the first time I watched you, but I still feel like you're holding back. That's right there, Super Nintendo, right there. It sounds like you're trying not to wake the neighbors when you're talking and when you're recording. Exactly. Like I don't give a crap if my neighbors hear me talking to you guys right now. Just be free. Step outside of your comfort zone and just be you. Tell people how you feel about a situation. Why do you feel the PlayStation Classic's going to suck? Why'd you cancel it? There's no AC adapter? What the hell were they thinking? Like, give them something like that instead of, there's no AC adapter. Why would they do that? So, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm not saying you have to be ridiculous like I can get sometimes. Okay, a lot. But don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone. Off topic, how awesome was Spider-Man on PlayStation 4? I see it in the background. It's awesome. Just don't overpower your mic. Exactly. Yes. Don't ever do that. Yeah, honestly, I think my kids have helped me get louder because the other day when I was recording for the Pat and Ian video, my kids were in the backyard yelling and screaming at each other. So I literally was talking louder so that it wouldn't pick up them screaming in the background. So yeah, don't be afraid to just let it go, let it loose, because you're good, man. You're good, and if you let it go, there's no ceiling for you.
I mean, that's why I'm canceling. But the main reason I'm canceling is the games. I'm looking at the game list right now. And there's some good games on here. I mean, Cool Borders 2 is a classic, but Destruction Derby, I don't want to play that. Final Fantasy VII, great game, amazing RPG, but it's coming out for the Switch later this year or next year, so I'm just going to be playing it there. I mean, the original Grand Theft Auto.
You have a really good pace to this, by the way. So I don't want to just be negative. I got to recognize the positives when I see them, and this is a great pace. Like, fantastic pace.
With that for 5 minutes. Jumping Flash. Metal Gear Solid is great, but Metal Gear Solid 2 is even better. Why didn't you have that in this system? Oddwalls, I mean, interesting platformer. Rayman. Resident Evil Director's Cut. I don't even know if that's the best port of the game. Why isn't there Resident Evil 2? That game is just better. There's all these other games.
Derek, my daughter keeps singing Let It Go, by the way.
Tekken 3 is good.
She's 3 years old and she knows all the words to the song.
Rainbow Six is a good game.
I'm impressed.
They're all just good games. But not
Marcus
great.
Daly, thank you so much for coming by and for the kind words, by the way. Thank you so much, dude.
Twisted Metal 2, in my mind, is the epitome of what Twisted Metal is. So
no, I wouldn't. Otero, I would disagree with saying turn up the mic, because what Dean said earlier, you don't want to overpower the mic. If you turn up the mic, it might just be your voice louder and start not bottoming out, but topping out. You know what I mean? And kind of breaking up. So don't turn the mic up. I think the audio is a good level, but you need to speak more with more emphasis, if that makes sense.
So if I plug the system in, I'll probably play it for about an
or
half
bring it
hour
closer, yeah.
Never touch it again. I'm just going to gain dust. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense.
You got it, Oddpod.
If it was up to me, like, I would have put these games on. Wipeout, one of the best racing games of its time and, like, totally revolutionary. Like, it was such a great racing game and, like, really showed what the system could do. Why not have that on here? Easy. Crash Team Racing. You know, it was kind of the rival to Mario Kart, and maybe not as good, but it was still good. I mean, really fun. What I'm saying is, it was really fun, and probably the best racing kart game on the PlayStation. Why not include that? Ape Escape. I mean, one of the best 3D platformers on the PlayStation. I mean, Crash Bandicoot.
Also watch saying I mean. You're saying I mean a lot. When you rewatch your videos, try to listen for repetitive words, repetition, because when I make videos, I've gotten a lot better, because when I first started, I would say a lot, and when I'm watching this
3D platformer, but kind of more
I'm hearing I mean instead of
really original idea. I mean, you need the...
See, I mean, again, you keep saying I mean. That's people start hearing that and they start fixating on it, and then they don't hear what you're even saying anymore because they just keep hearing you say I mean.
Analog sticks to play that, so maybe that's why they didn't include it. Ape Escape, great. Spyro the Dragon. And then basically their mascot.
All right, DT, thanks so much for coming by, buddy. Always appreciate you.
Completely. If you look at Nintendo, they have Mario 1, 2, 3, all the systems. They've like a whole lineage of these games. You can't.
Hey, Kid Shoryuken!
Crash game.
Thanks so much for coming by, dude.
With reimaginings of these games and reboots, not reboots, remakes. Right? Yeah, remakes. That's the word. Remake.
So you don't want to correct yourself on camera because people will be like, he's not a professional in the field. He doesn't know what he's talking about. So prep this before you start recording, or don't be afraid to make jump cuts, because I can't tell you how many times if I showed you my actual raw footage from making a video, you guys would laugh your ass off, because half the time I'm talking to the camera, and if I missed an edit, you guys would see me be like, I'm talking about something, blah, 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 blah. I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. Why am I even still talking? Okay, let me reel it back in. What am I talking about? Back to the point here. Okay, and then I remember where I left off at, and then start from there. Don't pause, make the viewer wait for you to come up with the right word, and then admit to not knowing, because that puts so much doubt in the brains of people watching that they don't want to watch you in the future, because they automatically assume you're not a professional in the field. You're just a casual guy talking about games. Why should they care about you? Spear bump hose.
So you made remakes of these games, but you can't include at least one. You can't put your mascot on your system. Talking about mascots, Tomb Raider. You can't put Tomb Raider 1 or 2. When I think, you ask me what's the first game you think of when you think of PlayStation, it's probably Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider or Crash. And neither of those games.
I don't have any dislikes on this yet.
Triangle boobs. You can't see anything.
Can we get some dislikes on this video, guys?
Don't even get me started. Tony Hawk.
My OCD will start kicking in if I don't have a dislike on this video.
Insanely fun. And when it comes to PlayStation, that's what I think of. I think of playing Tony Hawk PlayStation 2, but not on this system.
I should make a blooper video.
Another great one. The number one game that I'm the most pissed off isn't going to be on here is Castlevania Symphony of the Night. In my mind,
there are 3. Oh, good. See, I'm good. That makes me feel a lot better.
You can't even put it on PlayStation, where it became famous, where it became popular.
No, Otero, I'm the same way. I can't even remember the last time I thumbed down any video. I honestly, I can't even remember. I don't understand, because I know how much work goes into making a video.
My pre-order for...
Let me pause Jesse here. I know how much work personally goes into making a video, and I see other people make videos, and even if they make something I disagree with or something, as long as it's a well put together video and they're trying, I would never dislike it. Like, what? That's just not in my DNA. You should see some of the dislikes on some of my vids. Got dislike bombed a while ago. Good job. They don't really do anything. No, exactly. Anytime I talk about anything controversial, people tell me to go jump off a cliff, and I get a ton of dislikes and hate on my channel, and they tell me just talk about what they want me to talk about. And then I'm like, well, when I talk about things you want me to talk about, you don't watch them. But then when I talk about things you don't want me to talk about, you watch it and then comment saying you don't want me to talk about this. So I just don't know what to do from that point on. Cut the dead stuff. Exactly, Oak City.
System. I mean, $100 is a lot. Black Friday's coming up. I could get some great games for $100. I could probably get 4 or 5 modern games for $100.
Exactly, Retro
I'm
Bro.
probably gonna do that instead of buying this plug-and-play system that I'm gonna play once or twice. Hey guys, I'm sorry. I'm ranting. I'm just actually angry. I very rarely have I pre-order something then cancel it, but I'm doing it now. What I really want to know is, guys, what do you guys think of this new PlayStation Classic? Are you buying it? Are you guys really excited for it? Do you think you're gonna get a lot of use out of it? Let me know right down here in the comments section. I'll be sure to get back to you. Guys, thank you for listening to this rant again. I live stream a few times a week. I make a lot of prediction videos, discussion videos, top 5 lists. So if you're into that stuff, hit that sub button, ring that bell, ding, so you get my content.
Just want to comment, get that interaction going here.
I'm Turbo Jesse, and I'll see you on the flip side.
It's a great video for you, man. Great video for you. Honestly, come a long way in a very short period of time. But don't be afraid to let go. Don't be afraid. Hey, Dave Preach, how's it going, man? Hit just like sometimes people wake up pissed off. Sometimes, man. I mean, here's the thing: people look at my rant videos, they look at my angry, negative videos, and they think that I'm an asshole. And it's like, no, I do it with tongue in cheek half the time. This is video games, guys. I enjoy playing them. It's fun, but at the end of the day, it's video games. I mean, reality check. I love talking about video games. And when I get angry about something, it's not necessarily, oh my God, I'm so mad about this. Because, no, there are greater problems in life. Like, honestly, there are. And anyone who doesn't see video games like that, I have some major concerns for them. But at the same time, I like to put myself in a bubble and pretend that video games are the only thing around me because it's like a weird adventure to live out. You know what I mean? In a weird way. But maybe not. I don't know. I love it when Jeff triggers people. Well, lately people think that's all I'm trying to do. And they're not necessarily wrong, but I don't know. I like talking about random stuff. Okay, Odd Pod, I promised you next, and then Old Dirty Gamer, remind me to get to you after Odd Pod. Hey, don't be afraid to share this on Twitter, guys. Like the stream, tell your friends, and all that fun, random marketing stuff that I'm supposed to say while I'm doing this. All right, consistent thumbnails, check. A little too crowded, check. Not the biggest fan of the background of your thumbnails, and I know that probably hurts to hear because you have done it a lot lately, but it's a very busy background, and then when you start putting images on top of it, it gets crowded. Even if it's just a couple images, the lines in the background are very distracting to what's in the foreground. And it's not necessarily something that's pleasing to the eye. The only one that I'd be like, yeah, that's acceptable is like the Star Wars one. But even that has stuff on the side and writing on the bottom and your logo at the top corner. I mean, I would just put the Star Wars logo in the middle and the lines surrounding it. And don't put part 1, don't put part 2, don't put anything on around it. And put the title, just saying Dark Forces Serious Star Wars Game Review Part 2. Put a white background behind the blue image, then drop the blue image down to 65. Yes, yes, yes. There you go, Dean. Thank you, thank you. You don't necessarily have to get rid of the background, but make it a little bit transparent because it's very in your face and distracting. So make it a little bit more translucent with a white background. Yes, the background looks good when the images are bigger and you get less of the blue. I strongly agree. Like this Toy Box 80s Retro, Toy Box Odd Pod, this one's better because it's fixated on the center with things shooting out the sides, but it's still a lot of stuff that's distracting. So, anyways, work on the thumbnails. They're not pleasing to the eye at all, unfortunately. This is not something, if I didn't know you, this is not something I'd want to be clicking on when I saw it show up after a video as a recommended. It's just, there's too much competition that's too good to make these stand out the way they are right now. Let's see, did you have a specific one? You said Sonic something, didn't you? I can't remember what you said. Which one did you want me to do? I remember you said Sonic. Let me do Control F Sonic. There it is. Sonic Mount. There we go. Your thumbnails suck too. CM, yeah. I do love your intros with the puppets, though. I don't know if this has one or not, but those are so great. Yes.
It's summertime, Murray. Let's get a frisbee, buy some ice cream, and hit the beach and... Right, I'm bored. There's enough to do.
You're wrong, Dan. There is something very cool you can do.
What?
Do you like retro video games?
Yeah?
Do you like retro toys?
Yeah?
Do you like Sonic the Hedgehog?
Yeah?
Do you like a challenge?
No.
Oh. I got Sonic Mounting Quest.
Hey, it's Kongman.
What? No, it's Sonic Mounting Quest.
No, it's Kongman. It looks exactly the same.
It can't be Kongman because it has Sonic on the box.
It's just a reskin.
Well, do you want to play or not?
Yeah, I do.
You know, in a weird way, Oddpod, I'd say, I don't know if you did this already or not, but do you have like a video exclusive to the origins of the puppet, where he came from, like background to him? Because I feel like that would be a really interesting story to why he's a part of your show.
It really is a reskin of Kongman.
I'd love to watch that episode, like the beginnings of the puppet, how he came to be, and like as a puppet, how he came to life, or whatever he wanted to do for a storyline.
D battery?
Yep.
What's up, Fry's acid test?
Okay, here we go. Wow.
It's a great point, completionist.
Yeah.
Everyone here is awesome.
Yeah.
And I really mean that. I'm not just saying that to be cheesy. Like, I truly mean that. You guys are awesome.
I just pressed the button too hard. Let's try again.
Man, this actually looks pretty fun. Oh.
Well, you scored 10 points.
I can do this.
Okay, let's play something else. I got this cool Thundercats board game thing too.
No, I have to do this. I have to.
This is a great video, dude. This is a great video. Seriously. DT with the $10. I thought you left, man. Thank you so much for the $10 donation, dude. Cheers, man. Appreciate you. You're like one of the most supportive people I have, and I really, really thank you, dude. Seriously.
Will return after this commercial break.
Earl and Baby Sinclair on Maternal Love.
Not the mama, 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 not the mama.
You do that one more time.
Not the mama.
Dinosaurs, the next big thing, premieres next.
Yeehaw! Ninja Cowboy!
Real turtles.
I absolutely think you'd get more views if you changed the thumbnails, for sure.
Yeah, all the good ones and to know.
Real problems.
Dude.
God, this is so great.
New movie.
Didn't we see these guys on WrestleMania?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. The Secret of the Ooze. Rated PG. Now playing at a theater near you.
Okay, good. I'm glad, because you beat me to it. I was waiting for these to end to say something about that. But yeah. They go on way too long. People click on the video for you and the puppet. They don't click on it to watch old ads. Like, you got your point across with the first one, and it was like, even that was kind of a weird segue. Sometimes people are just like, I just want to watch your video. I don't want to watch it. If I want to watch these ads, I'd load them up on YouTube and watch them. But there is a certain charm to the aesthetics that they bring to the video. But yeah, they last way too long. Way too long.
Now, back to Oddpod.
So, we gonna try that Thundercats game?
No, I have to do it.
It's been 2 hours! The most points you got is 30. That's only because you picked up the ball and put it in the 30-point zone.
Maybe I just need one of the coolest Sonic tunes ever to help me.
Ah, that tune.
Yeah, that tune?
Marble Zone.
No, not Marble Zone.
Oh, what then?
Chemical Plant Zone.
Oh,
That'll
yeah.
help you be the most radical, awesome player of Sonic Mountain Quest.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's do this. Go!
Isn't it amazing how adding music changes the entire feeling?
You okay?
That's it.
This is so great, dude. A good video tells a great story, and that's exactly what this is doing.
Right, it's done. No more Sonic Mountain Quest.
Maybe if I tried one more time I could do it.
Dude, awesome, awesome video. Awesome video. Awesome video. That's great. That's great. Yeah, if you guys are familiar with Oddpod, definitely check him out. I'm very familiar with him. I've seen him in a few of these live streams, and every time I watch him, I'm more and more impressed with what he does. This is why I love doing this, because like no one ever watches small channels, and their videos are literally as good as the bigger channels, if not better sometimes. And this is a prime example of that. Great video, dude. I would strongly recommend working on the thumbnails, shortening the commercial break, and the puppet is... Honestly, when I watch that, the puppet's kind of the star of the show. No offense to you, but it makes me want to see more of the puppet because it's unique and different to your channel. So those are my thoughts. But great video, great video. All right, who was next? I remember somebody was saying they were next. The Old Dirty Gamer, right? It's going to be a tough act to follow, Old Dirty Gamer, if that was you. Okay, so Old Dirty Gamer. Goblin, you can be after Old Dirty Gamer. Let's see here. Take a look at the videos. Okay, so the first thing I'd say is you need to upload more. You definitely don't upload enough. 5 months ago, 1 month ago, 1 month ago, 3 weeks ago, 3 hours ago. More consistent uploads, better thumbnails. This is a really good thumbnail. The Neo Geo Pocket Cover Art US. Good thumbnail. The writing is bad color because it blends in with the Neo Geo Pocket in the background. But having the image of that girl there with the US flag, that's enough. You don't need to have the writing. You don't need... Let the viewers fill in the blanks. Let them want to find out more. Why is there a picture of this hot chick cartoon girl with the American flag here? And then they scroll over it and see the title. You don't need to write what exactly it is in the title, in the actual thumbnail. But I will say a 27-minute runtime for cover art, NES system cover art. I don't even know what I'd be watching there. Like, I know obviously, yeah, cover art, but like how? Like what? Is it going to be every single game? 27 minutes long? You're just going to show pictures of every single one of them? Things like that. So, That's a great point, Derek, as far as finding good channels in the small YouTuber area is just looking at comments. But let's check out this one. It's a manageable time. Yeah, exactly, Retrolectors. Exactly. Let the thumbnails do the talking. So, this is just, I was like waiting for the video to start, but this is all it is just pictures flipping through. It's nothing, there's nothing special about this. There's no reason somebody would click on this and watch it, except maybe if they're having like a video game theme party and they want like something on the TV as a screensaver that just loves the Neo Geo Pocket. It's a very, very niche audience for that. I'd focus more on what are you going to be covering with your channel, because this is too generic. It's too bland, and it doesn't fall in line with this. It's totally different than a commentary on John Hancock.
You gotta smile.
Although I did see this. This is great. I already thumbed this up.
Stop making videos.
I thumbed this up before.
Just stop making videos.
It was funny.
Yeah, it's not really. It's not good look for you.
That was a very well done video. It was very funny. What's up, Jared? Welcome back. All right, Oddpod. Well, thanks for stopping by. Hope you got some good subscribers out of this, because you deserve it, dude. For sure. Watch the Sega one. The Game Gear? Or the Sega CD performed by Pa? I'm going to guess this, the Game Gear cover art. Yeah, the John Hancock video was very original, very unique. It was very well done. It was funny. It was funny. I think even he would think it was funny. I would hope he would. The hell? See, as a viewer, I don't even know what I'm watching right now. I clicked on a video that said Game Gear cover art. I'm like, this is a really hell of a long intro to get to that.
Yes!
A very cool intro, but kind of out of place for what the actual video title is.
If you haven't already guessed, this
okay, so you're actually talking here. Okay, cool.
This beautiful handheld system. So if you're here for the cover art, leave a like, sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Oh man, this brings back a lot of memories. I played the hell out of that Aladdin game. So, I mean, here's the thing. I don't know who the audience is for this. It's like watching a video of Wikipedia and no information except for just pictures of cover art. So it's very niche. It's not something that you're gonna have a large crowd. It's not something you're gonna get subscribers for. So if it were me, if you're looking to grow your channel, I would say, if it were me, I would say assess the topics you're covering and make sure what you're putting your time into is something that people are going to want to watch and subscribe to in larger numbers than who this is targeted at. No, it's cool to love cover art, but do something with it. Do something spectacular with it. Do something unique with it. This is so generic that it's boring. And like, it's just, there's nothing to this. It's just cover art. I need more. You know what I mean? Top 5 Game Gear. Exactly. There you go, Dean. Top 5 Game Gear cover art. Then talk about those. Exactly. Sometimes weird, unique stuff does well. It does. I feel like there's nothing special about this, I guess is what I'm getting at. It doesn't mean it's bad. It just means it's just a very generic video, I guess is what I'm getting at. All right, let me see here. Okay. I got my wife and kids are coming home. They just texted me. So I got like 5 minutes left here. I can do one more before I call it a night. So who wants to be the last one? What's up, Down Phoenix? Welcome. Run our latest vid, Oak City Gamers. What's up, Rocker Gaming? If anyone's not familiar with Rocker Gaming, definitely check them out. Let's see. Oh, I did promise Goblin. I forgot. I'm sorry, Oak City. I promised Goblin he'd be next. Sorry about that. But yeah, Rocker Gaming does the custom GameCube Jewel covers, and they are insanely incredible. I would show you, but it's over in the other room right now. But check out his channel, and if you love GameCube, buy one of those custom jewel case covers, because they are incredible. I can't thank him enough for sending one for me for show and tell. It was very, very kind of him, and I love it. It's like one of my favorite things in my game room. So thank you, Rocker Gaming. All right, here we go. Goblin 215. So the thing I'd say to you, Goblin, is take it for what it's worth. Your channel is all over the place. I don't know what I'm going to get when I watch you. That's not always a bad thing, because my channel is kind of all over the place as well. But when I think Goblin 215, I think live streams. And then I see a video like Nintendo Power, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. He made a video talking about Nintendo Power. That's not what he typically does, though. So just be careful with that. I kind of want to watch this, though. Hey, Captain Retro, what's going on? Dicks in the mouth. I give that intro 5 dicks in the mouth.
Welcome to the second video of Nintendo Power. This will be focusing on the issue of Nintendo Power, the second issue.
You got the same thing going on as Super Andrew 64 from the beginning of the stream, where you're kind of like whispering and you're afraid of I don't know, speaking louder, but that's a huge turnoff to casual viewers. So don't be afraid to just talk, let it go. Turbo Jesse, to an extent as well, was kind of suffering from this. I feel like a lot of small YouTubers are just afraid to step out of their shells and speak and be heard and be confident. Don't be afraid.
We covered Simon's Quest, Castlevania 2. Be perfect for the month of October. So let's take a look. Look at this. Let's take a look at this cover. You can see, you know, at the time, Simon Belmont, it looked really cool, but now that you see it, it's kind of like overdoing it. Kind of have like a Thor look to it. But you see him, he's carrying Dracula's head. This is pretty detailed, especially for those times. I mean, this was, you know, visually this was like amazing. You know, you saw this and
speak from your diaphragm.
Definitely want to pick up Nintendo Power.
Maybe not extremely, but you know what I mean.
And see what's inside. If you like discussions about video games, movies, magazines, make sure you subscribe and hit that like button, and make sure you hit the bell to stay notified. Now let's get into it. Okay, right here we see the contents of the magazine. You see Bionic Commando, Life Force. Simon's Quest is going to be, I think, the main one in this magazine.
I mean, I feel like I should have like
got a lot of good stuff.
A fire burning in the background. Like, this is so like.
It's one of my friend's favorite video games for the NES.
Intimate, the way you're talking.
I saw him play it. We're actually going to skip some of the pages and jump right into Simon's Quest since it's on the cover, and since it's October, I wanted to stay with the theme. So this was the cover. I mean, this was the front page.
All right, Oak City. Thanks for coming by.
This game, you know, it's it's very
Retrolectors said it best right there. The screen needs to keep moving because if it gets stagnant for too long, that's a signal to turn off of the video.
This cover right here where you see Dracula and Simon.
That's a tough lesson I had to learn a long time ago.
That was actually inspired by another.
Exactly, Dom Phoenix. Great point.
And they kind of just put it on the cover and made it their own.
I mean, in a weird way, Captain Retro kind of feels like that.
And right here, you see that they're showing you, like, in this Castlevania, it's different, because in the other Castlevania, in Castlevania 1, it's the Leather Whip, a Morningstar, and an upgraded Morningstar. Here you have a Thorn Whip, a Flame Whip, Chain Whip, Morningstar. It's pretty. I like that aspect. I like how.
Man, Castlevania 2 is a good game. I know Angry Video Game Nerd made fun of it and how terrible it was, but I loved Castlevania 2 growing up.
I did like the
such great music too. That's where Bloody Tears originated, if I recall correctly.
I mean,
one of the best songs in all of video games.
This is amazing. As a kid, I love this stuff. Like I said, I used to.
Yeah, the edits are kind of bobbing and weaving. It's kind of tough to keep track of what's going on. Don't be afraid to like slowly zoom into images and stuff.
Everything about it. It shows you the enemies, the map layout, gives you the secrets. You know, I mean, for me.
Oh, you were sick when you did this. Okay. Oak City. That's great.
That they just did a terrible job.
I mean, Captain Retro, you might be onto something.
There's the Grim Reaper. How amazing. Unfortunately, I think this is the weakest version of the Grim Reaper, and you don't even have to fight him. You can just actually just pass by him. And right there, that's the end. I mean, they didn't show the whole thing. I think it'll continue in the next episode, but that.
Yeah, exactly. B-roll of images or video of the game while you're kind of throwing pages in front of it would be really cool.
There is an amazing video on this particular character right
yeah, the page turn, I agree. I like that a lot.
Linked his video actually in the comments below. Okay, let's take another look. This is Bionic Commando. This is the cover. They're going to cover a little bit. Bionic Commando was a game by Capcom where you basically use...
But honestly, at the end of the day, when I'm listening to you and watching this video, my brain keeps telling me that this guy needs more confidence in how he's talking.
Yep, there it
and confidence is something that you can just... You can just flip a switch and try to be confident. It's kind of what I did, so I know you can do it. Don't be afraid to just have some confidence with what you're talking about.
The magazine here is just showing you like all the tips and tricks. I mean, this magazine was amazing. You gotta love the artwork. The artwork is just. I mean, they really did a detailed job on these on the illustration, artwork.
I mean, Captain Retro, I don't know if you're joking or not, but you seriously might be onto something there. I could totally see that being like a million sub channel. I mean, obviously, if you're a hot girl with not wearing much clothing, licking a controller into a microphone. I mean, I'd watch it. I'd be curious to see what it's like. Maybe I should talk to my wife.
I'm not mistaken. It's a shooter. I've never played it, so I cannot give my opinion. It's something I have to try out. If you'd like me to live stream this, leave a comment below. Let me know if you want me to play this one time. By the way, my streams are on Twitch. I'll leave a link on below as well. Yeah, this is Life Force. I think this was a 2-player game. I'm not too sure.
So the other thing I'd say is, right now it looks like you're just casually flipping through a magazine and talking about it from what you do and what you don't know. I would say if you really want to be serious about covering an issue of Nintendo Power, go through it, make notes, and don't ever say, I'm not really sure if this was a 1-player or 2-player game. Like, look it up on Wikipedia, find out some information about it, drop some fact bombs on people about Life Force when you flip through it, and really impress people with your knowledge of games. That's what I'd do, at least.
And the magazine, there were so many things that were missed, and the magazine...
I wouldn't say it needs to be scripted. I just, like I said, I think you should do some research and have some notes, so you know what to speak to when you're flipping through.
Go-Go 13, once again, a game I never played. My friend was heavily into it. It was a spy game, like a James Bond. But yeah, here you go. There's some screenshots, some pictures, some information on it. See, right here, this part right here is like a scene where you're like, it's a shooter. It changes right here. See how it's like it's a shooter. So the game has different aspects to it. It's a game I probably gonna have to try out one day.
It's a terrible game.
My friend was always into. He was into this.
It's a terrible game. Google 13.
Right here is Blasting Master. Never beat this game ever.
I never beat that either.
I think the farthest I got was up to.
It's a very hard game.
Yep, this dude right here. This is the farthest I've gotten. That's a game that is on my need-to-do list. So this is the top 30 of Nintendo Power. It was the month of September 1988. Like how time flies, 1988. Wow. So we're just gonna go and stick with the top 10. I don't want to go all over it.
Token Geek, what's going on, buddy? How you doing?
Number 9 was Rad Racer. Number 8 was RC Pro-Am. I've never played that game. I've heard good things about it, but never played it.
RC Pro-Am was part of my childhood. Such a great game.
Number 6 is Double Dragon.
I feel like Nintendo Power would just adjust the rankings of games every month to try to help their sales of lagging titles that should be selling better. Because it always seemed to shift with terrible games that were showing up way higher than they should on the sales rankings. Yeah, I'm doing great, dude.
Number 4 is Super Mario Brothers. I think everyone knows about Super Mario Brothers. So the top 3. Number 3, Metroid for the well, obviously for the NES. An amazing game. Amazing game. I think if it's the first.
Yeah, CM Retro still has yet to play the original Metroid. So everyone in here who knows CM Retro, go to his channel and shame him for not playing the original Metroid. Like,
Number 2,
I don't know if Chris, CM Retro, if you're still here, but
game.
play Metroid. Not going to tell you again. Play Metroid. No excuse now because it's on the Switch on the online service. Play Metroid. It's a great game.
Intense. It gets intense.
Thanks, old dirty gamer. Appreciate you, man.
I remember Mike Tyson being a pain in the ass because he hits you. I think the first 30 seconds, any hit he hits you with.
Oh, Rocker Gamer, thank you so much for the donation, dude. Seriously, you really don't need to do that. I really appreciate you. I mean, you sent me the jewel case cover, man. You don't need to donate me. I donate to me. Thank you so much, though. Seriously.
Once I figured out what I needed to do, it just opened up everything.
Seriously, thank you.
Adventure and it deserves to be number 1. So that was Nintendo Power, issue number 2. Tell me what you guys thought. If you used to read the magazine, did this take you back in time? I mean, I know it did for me. And for you,
here's the thing: like, it's not a bad video. It's just it's lacking sincere confidence and knowledge. Like, yes, you have knowledge. I don't want to say you don't know what you're talking about, but deep, profound insight to make viewers care and think about what you're talking about is lacking from this. It's just casually flipping through a magazine and talking about what your memories are with it and what you know about the games and what you don't know. It's like, unfortunately, being a small channel, and I as well, it's the same thing, nobody cares about you. Nobody cares about me. Nobody cares about any of us. Anyone in here? It's the harsh reality of YouTube. Nobody cares about you and your opinions and your thoughts. So you need to hit them with something that will make them think deeply about things to make them want to care about what your opinion and thoughts actually are. Because without that, it's like the missing ingredient to food. There's just no flavor to it. But, I mean, there's a lot of potential there if you just do your due diligence, do your research, and prepare for talking about the magazine before you just go into talking about it, because otherwise it comes off as lazy. And I know I talked about that in my video this morning about lazy YouTubers, haha, but it's truly what you're facing is lazy and lack of knowledge. Whether that's the intention or not, it doesn't matter. That's what the end viewer is gathering from that, and they're not going to subscribe because of that. If you want to grow your channel, hit them with some fact bombs. And on that note, I'm going to end the stream, guys. I want to say thank you so much to everybody who came by. It was, as always, doing these is a roaring success. I love all of you. The community is amazing. Thank you for the support to my channel. Thank you for the donations, for those of you who did them. It's always a blast. I know, Super Andrew, I'm sorry. I saw Grumpy Munchkins is still here, and I just had to end the stream because I just can't stand him being here. But no, honestly, it was a lot of fun. I am going to add, I don't know if he's still here, but OddPod did a great video, and I'm going to add that to the Smashing Videos of the Month because it's an epic video. So if you guys showed up late and missed it, it will be on the SmashJT.com Videos of the Month Hall of Fame for November, and I will put it in either tonight or tomorrow morning. It will be there because it's a great video. So, and I'll share it on Twitter too. If you're not following me, at SmashJT on Twitter. If you're not part of SmashJT.com, sign up, become a Smasher. It's free. It's fun. You can promote your channel, talk in the forums, talk video games, talk all that fun stuff, because at the end of the day, that's kind of what we're here for. We all got a passion for gaming. And no problem. It was a pleasure doing this, guys. Thank you so much for coming. And before I get too sappy, I'm going to end the stream. I don't want to cry. I love you guys so much. Okay.